All right, guys, here's my Jeep Wrangler. This is a 1997 Jeep TJ, manual transmission. It's got the 4.0 straight six in it. And I've had this Jeep for about, I got it when I was 18 years old, and I'm 31. So what is that, 13 years? And I love it. I just got up to my house here. It's been parked outside my parents' house with no cover for the past 3 years. So as you can tell, it's in very rough shape right now. It still runs. I got it over here. Barely. The brakes didn't really work, and it was overheating. But I plan on building this into my dream Jeep. I've always wanted to. And when I first got it, I did not take good care of it. So that's kind of why it looks as bad as it does now. This used to be my daily driver. But I'm going to show you some of the rust, which is the big issue that I'm going to have to fix. So right here, you can tell I tried doing some Bondo. These fenders rot out. It's kind of notorious on the Jeep Wranglers. Same with the frame. Let's go ahead and take a look at the frame. And it is pretty bad. So these things are also notorious for the frame rotting out. What they'll do is they'll get water and mud and stuff inside of them, and it can't drain, and it just rots it. So as you can see, this one's very bad. Very bad rust right here. I mean, look at this. This is about to fall off. So I'm going to have some major work to do. Right here, the body, the tub. I mean, look at all that. That's just rotted away. So yeah, so I got some big plans for this. Here's my new Jeep. That's my daily driver now. So this thing is going to be lots of work. Right here, let me show you too. The floor pan is rotted out. I don't know if you can tell, but you could see the frame and you could see right through. So I did try doing the truck bed liner in here a while ago. Like I said, this has been parked outside for 3 years, and I live in northern Illinois, so rust is a big issue. Let me go ahead and open up the hood here so you can take a look inside. See if I can do this one-handed. All right, there we go. So, fuse box, missing the cap. Battery, won't hold the charge. Radiator, completely empty. No coolant in it. Motor, it has, I think, 178,000 miles on it, so not too bad. And these motors are actually really good. So, let me go over my plans for this thing. I want to turn this into a badass off-road Jeep. So, what I want to do is first I need to fix the frame. So I'm going to pull everything off, pull the body off, pull the motor out, transmission, transfer case, do an axle swap. I think that what I'm going to do is do a Super Duty swap. I was looking online, trying to read a bunch of information, and I believe the 2005 Ford F-250 Super Duty, it's a front Dana 60 and a rear Sterling 10.5. And there's a guy that lives in the next town. He has them for sale. I think he wants $650 for both of them, which I think is a fair price, so I might go ahead and buy those. But before I buy them, I kind of want to pull everything off and see what I'm working with. I know the frame is going to be a lot of work. Right now, I have, I think, a Dana 30 on the front and a Dana 35 on the rear. So I'm going to go ahead and swap those out. Let's take a look down here. If you could see. But lots of rust. Lots of rust. So yes, I'm going to make this into a project, and I'm going to try to do videos along the way. I've never really done any kind of vehicle mechanic work to this extent. I mean, I've done brakes and rotors and oil changes, and that's really about it. But I'm going to try to do a complete rebuild on this. Also, I want to put a V8. I think I want to do an LS V8, and I could rebuild my transmission and my transfer case. I don't have to swap those out. I just need to get a kit, a rebuild kit. And I think Novak Conversions sell those, so I'm going to look into that. The brakes, I know with the Super Duty brakes, I might have to get a new master cylinder. Steering, I would like to do hydraulic assist. The body work is going to be lots of work. I'm going to have to strip that bed liner, patch panels, get all the rust. I mean, the biggest thing is getting all this rust off. And kind of looking forward to it. I know it's going to be a pain in the ass. Even my windshield here, if you could see, this all rotted away, and I tried doing a Bondo job like 5 years ago, and it does not look good at all. I did a very shitty job. The hardtop is warped. I don't know if you can see that, but it doesn't seal properly, so water would always get in there. It wouldn't drain out. But this thing has a lot of sentimental value to me. I was about to sell it with a guy I work with. I think I could get about $3,000 for it, even in super rough shape. But I decided, you know what, I don't really need the money, and I want to build this up into my dream Jeep. So that's what I'm going to do. I think I want to put 40-inch tires on it. I definitely want to keep the manual transmission. I like driving manual. I haven't drove manual in 3 years, and when I drove it to my house, I forgot how fun it was. But yeah, just doing a video. I'll probably do a video series on this. It's probably going to take me to get everything how I want it. I'm guessing about 2 or 3 years. So I'm going to document it along the way. Just kind of showing this is what I'm starting with. And I think what I'm going to do now is start pulling as much of the stuff I can. I need to get a lot of tools. I need to get a motor mount, or I don't know exactly what they're called. The way to hold the engine. I need to get a hoist or a cherry picker, but I'm going to gut this thing and get it down to the bare frame. But I do need to I don't have a welder. I need to get angle grinder. A lot of tools I'm going to have to buy. But I'm going to do this. I'm in no rush, so I'm going to do a little bit as I go. Whenever I get some extra money, probably work on another part. But I think where I'm going to start is just pulling everything off. Get the hard top off. Start taking the seats out, the dash, and see what it's looking like in order to get the body off. Probably take the fenders off. Probably going to have a lot of these bolts are probably rusted on, so I'm probably going to have to cut it off. And then I'll probably get the radiator off, the fan, the grill, both of these fenders, and just pull off as much as I can without any special tools and see what it's looking like. But just wanted to make this video to show what I'm starting with. So here's my Jeep Wrangler, and in the next video, hopefully I made a little bit of progress and I'll give an update. Thanks for watching, guys. If you want to follow along with this, I know a lot of people have these Jeeps and they're super popular, and there's a bunch of videos on it, but I don't know if there's one video or one channel that does a complete rebuild from beginning to end, taking a Jeep that's in super rough shape and building it into a dream Jeep. So that's what that's my goal of this video series. I know my channel is normally about guns and stuff, but a lot of people that are into guns are also into Jeeps. I feel like they kind of go hand in hand. So you guys might get a little bit of enjoyment out of this. I know this is going to be a long and frustrating process, so hopefully I get through the whole thing. And like I said, it's probably going to take me about 2 to 3 years. And as far as the budget go, I plan on spending about 30 grand overall. I don't have 30 grand saved up right now, so I'm just going to do it a little at a time. But thanks for watching. Like this video and go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Also, check out some of my other videos if you're into guns and stuff. I got a lot of content about guns. But thanks for watching.